guys, it's Pam from PamGan.com. If you've been paying attention, you probably know we're homeschoolers, and I've always bought our curriculum from Bookshark, and it basically arrives in a box. And there's directions in here, and it tells me everything that I need to do on what days and what book and what pages and what questions to ask. So it's a lot less hectic on the planning side of things. So we got our book. My son is going into the 3rd grade this year, and I'm going to show you guys what's in this box. We always stick with the same math. We have Saxon math, and you can customize what you get from Bookshark. You can get Saxon math, you can get different kinds of math, but we always stick with Saxon. The first year of Bookshark, we bought a lot of supplies that I did not have to buy again, so there will be some things that if you're starting out with Bookshark, you'll need to get. They have a giant binder, but I already have that. So also with math, with Saxon math, they have manipulatives, which is kind of like where you get to play math. And I don't purchase those again and again. I purchased those the first year, and I don't have to buy them again. So, speaking of Saxon, I'll go for that one first. This is Saxon. It's got a teacher's manual, which is huge. A calendar, so we go over the calendar every day that we do school, or that we do math at least. This is the teacher's manual. This is amazing because it tells you everything that you can do that day. It tells you how to use the calendar, that maybe you need to learn how to count by 3s, or what you need to be doing for that day, and it's amazing. It is very... Some parents talk about Saxon and they say Saxon is too repetitive. I appreciate the repetitiveness because if it's something that we need to practice, we continue to repeat it and go over and over and over. If it's something that we've got and we grasp it, then we kind of move on to the next thing and skip over that section. So it's amazing for that. These are the worksheets. So he gets a worksheet or 2. This is my boy's favorite part, science. So I ordered the science, and I know there's another book in here, but there's a DVD, and on this DVD, inside my manual, it'll tell me what day. So week 1, day 4, maybe, it'll say watch episode 1 through 4, and then there's a book in here, and it's going to tell me exactly how to do the experiments. But if for some reason we don't have time or we don't have all the resources we need, then we can watch the experiment. It's also great for sometimes experiments don't always turn out the way maybe they should. So you can watch somebody else do it and they did it. This is our science kit that has everything that we need for our science experiments. This year we're going to be learning about botany. So there's cups and seeds and soil and tape, magnifying glass, all kinds of little things in here for our science experiments. Anything else that we need for science experiments, the beautiful thing is Bookshark has everything set up and tells you what date to do things. So maybe week 1, day 4, if you're working on one experiment, and it will already tell you the things that you need to have on hand for the next week's experiment. So it's great. So if you need to make sure you get baking soda at the grocery store, you get the baking soda and you have it. I'm sure there's a craft in here somewhere. I'm sure. So there's a list of everything that we're supposed to have. And this year we will be doing American history. So there are a lot of American history books in here. Where there are a lot of read-aloud books, the story of Eli Whitney, Listening to Crickets, The Courage of Sarah Noble, so many books. Mr. Revere and I The cabin faced west. The bears on Hemlock Mountain. A lion to guard us. The matchlock gun. If you were there when they signed the Constitution. Ooh, that sounds exciting. The Thanksgiving story. Magic School Bus. We love Magic School Bus in our house. Boy Craftsman. Squanto. Shoshone Girl Who Ran. Tolliver's Secret. Ben Franklin. Stone Fox. I think we're going to like this one because he really loved Call of the Wild. Pocahontas and the Strangers. Meet George Washington. Winter Danger. Pedro's Journal. Sarah Plain and Tall. Walk the World's Rim. The Lewis and Clark Expedition. Takita Liktak. I'm going to have to Google some of these names. Feedy the Spy. And now, so our spelling, with Bookshark, you can customize a lot of things. You can pick out the 3rd grade curriculum and go with 2nd grade math. We went 3rd and 3rd. Spelling, you can choose which spelling you use. My son is a great speller, so we picked the more advanced spellers. Our science books are usually Usborne, and we love, love, love them because they have very colorful, awesome descriptions of things. My son will pick up a Usborne science book when he has freedom to do whatever he wants to do and just sit and look and learn. Usborne is amazing. I am not a distributor, but they're amazing books. The Landmark History of the American People. North American Indians. This looks like a science book with science activities. Topps Learning Systems. Because we are learning botany this year. There's more spelling. I have not used this particular spelling you see yet, so I don't know what to tell you about those. This is the instructor's guides, so I'll take these out and put them in the binder, and you see this is biology, taxonomy, and human anatomy. So we'll take this out, put it in the binder, and this is where it's going to tell me, like for science, week 1, day 1, we need to pick up the Magic School Bus book and read certain pages, and then it will have questions that he'll be able to answer after we've read that. And maybe it goes through the entire Magic School Bus book, and then maybe that 4th day we'll have an experiment, which is in here and then on the DVD as well. The Sign of the Beaver. Justin Morgan Had a Horse. Guys, there's a lot of books here. There's a lot to cover. So if you'll stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and I will put out the rest of this box in the next video.